Hi, I'm Barry Salzman. I have worked for the last few years on a project really about the relationship between heritage and identity, and it explores my maternal grandparents' heritage back to an island in the Mediterranean called Rhodes Island. The project is called It Never Rained on Rhodes. I'm really excited that it's screening at the Festival of Tolerance here in Zagreb. When I made the piece, it was important to me that it really be used beyond the conventions of traditional documentary, that it really be used as a contemporary way to engage contemporary audiences with stories about the past. And I think that that's a lot of what this festival set out to do, so I was thrilled to hear that the film was going to screen at the festival. It was extraordinarily powerful because the reason these people came to talk to me was because they realized they were running out of time. Many of them had turned down multiple opportunities, including with Spielberg's Shoah project, to speak about their experiences. But I think because I approached them at a particular point in their life, they realized that if they didn't speak about it then, they never would. But importantly, the film never set out to talk about a dark period in history. I set out really to capture the unique heritage, culture, community that was Rhodes Island. And everybody wanted to preserve that. Everybody wanted that to be remembered for generations. And that's why people came to talk to me, and that's why I set out to make the film. What happens when you engage people that have lived through such extraordinary trauma is that it becomes impossible in any rational way. It becomes impossible to separate the experiences of trauma from the other experiences of life. And so the Holocaust became an integral part of this project, although that was never my intention. And in many instances, the agreement I made with the people in the film was that we wouldn't talk about that. And yet they couldn't help themselves. They had to bring it up, sitting in a darkened studio where they were just alone with their thoughts. And that for me was probably the most powerful part of making this film. The honesty that we have to keep trying. We have to stay conscious, we have to stay aware, because I think it's, the example I just gave, it's very easy for all of us to fall onto the wrong side of that issue. So for me, and I think making this film and the discussions and the people I've come across since then has really just highlighted the fact that, I don't think any of us have reached the level of tolerance that we would like to profess. And it is very easy for us to flip. And so it is constantly, and a reminder that it's a constant sort of an ongoing effort and work on everybody's part to make sure that tolerance remains a goal that we don't stop working toward in our own life, in the way we can impact the lives of other people.